Yeah.
Okay, wait. So if we jump on the wrong one of these, you're just gonna straight up shoot us?
Yes.
I have a better idea.
No cheating, I will shoot you. I have wither
Oh,
arrows.
okay. I threw it in the fire. Don't worry.
What did you throw in the fire? Was that an ender pearl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said no cheating, so I threw
Good.
my pearl in the fire.
Good.
Okay. Wait. Okay, Dust.
Ah!
He missed the first shot. Hello everyone, Smashing Ender, and welcome back to the Bedrock Minecraft SMP. It's been a hot minute, a bunch of things have changed, but before I do anything else, or look at what I created over there, I want to quickly take a second to kind of apologize for my lack of uploads recently. Believe me, I have reasons for this, mainly personal, so I will not be going into details. But if you're missing my content, I am currently more active on Twitch, so I'll leave a link in the description. You can go check that out, and I'll see about making the stream highlights. But I have been working on the lore and stuff in the background between everything else, because I'm just busy with a lot right now. But yeah, I have been working on something on BOB as well. I have been preparing the lore more when I have time, but there's not a lot of videos I can make on that. But this video is based on it severely. I just want to take a second to point that out. You see that building in the background? Two things about it. There's two things I want to say about it before we look at its construction, alright? First of all, that beautiful, beautiful island it's on was made by, well, the one and only Lovedust herself. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description as well. Go check them out. They did an amazing job on turning my stupid stone platform into a beautiful island. I'll actually leave screenshots on screen here for a second so you can see the amazing transformation. And with that all in mind, and her amazing job on that, let's have a time lapse of me building that so we can go into detail of what it is, what it's going to do, and what that is all about. So I'll see you all after the time lapse. Alright, first of all, let's talk mainly about what you saw in the intro, because I brought back the fun moment intro because it was easy for this video, because I already knew I was going to put that there. You might have noticed a big egg version of myself with an affiliate follower goal. That's because on Twitch I'm trying to hit affiliate, so I finally upgraded and added that in to just make it look nicer and have a little follower goal. I also have a chat box, sound alerts, follower alerts, all that good stuff. Honestly, I've had a grand time with all the streaming. I had a really good stream recently. They gave me a lot of followers. It was very active. There were a lot of people in chat. It was a blast. But, yeah. So, that entire lore thing happened on a failed stream, where on the first part, I was gonna play Immortals Phoenix Rising again. I have the DLC. I was gonna play it in New Gun Plus to prepare for that. But it just refused to work on stream. So I swapped over to Minecraft, and well, Cap and Lovedust were both available, so we decided to do lore. But since I wanted to record it for video, I forgot to turn off the follower goal. So for the entirety of that later this episode, it will be present. I say later this episode because it will be at the end of the episode after I talk about the library that I'm building currently and everything around that, and show you all the legend that leads to the artifacts, which leads to the whole the things with the lore. I'll see if I can pull that up on the stream as well to help kind of show that and stuff. I'll see how much of it I can put in, but mainly the funny moments. Their amazing struggle with my parkour, it was that you saw in the intro, and the other things I had in store for them. But it was a lot of fun doing that, and I'm happy people are enjoying my lore. It's going to hit another level very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know when my next video will be, but I'm hoping soon because the server has been hit with the 1.18 update, and I want to explore that for my next video. I can't guarantee this will be soon. I might see if I can make it come out on Friday. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to stream that exploration tomorrow evening. Or, well, tomorrow around my uploading time, and then I can use that for the video on Friday. But we'll just kind of see how it goes. For now, I'll be working on the library to kind of finish that off, so it can get to the lore on that. With that all in mind, enjoy the continuation of the video, and I'll see you all at the outro. Alright, and well, that should cover the time lapse. It's just one of my casual cuts. I just stopped recording and started again. So I don't know what I talk about during the time lapse yet. I'll be recording that later in post, while editing. But for now, let's cover the library. Now, the library is empty at the moment, actually. Like, really empty. I mean, there's books everywhere, and it has a roof. I'm actually, from the inside, I really like how it looks with the logs. It fits in pretty well. And while there's this, there's nothing down here yet, but I'm working on that. That's the next part I will be making. The point is, welcome to the library. Which actually does serve a purpose. And it's not just any library, it's an enchanted one. If you take a second to fly up here, I built this entire thing. It's actually not finished yet, because I ran out of glass, and I had to go yesterday, but I will be finishing it in a bit. Oh, hey, there's a hole here. But I'll be finishing it later. But it is finished on the bottom side anyway, and it looks amazing. If I do say so myself, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Because this library is special, I'll give more details on that in a separate video. Because I plan on actually giving it a proper introduction when it's done. But yeah, magic. Don't think about it too much. But yeah, we have our library on its cool enchanted island. Everything outside of the library was done by Lovedust. So once again, huge credits to her on that one. Going about it now. There. Had to let her know. But yeah, she really did an amazing job making it look all fancy and enchanted to really fit the library. Because that's also enchanted for reasons that will become obvious later. But the main purpose of this library is well, a housing facility for books, obviously. Because for the lore that I'm doing, I can talk about it. It's become blatantly obvious I'm doing lore. I've said I'm doing lore. I've shown I'm doing lore. I even made a special video about it. But for this lore, I've started giving out books. A few books, anyway. I think I might have another one in here. No, just a book as well. And artifacts. I don't think I've read the legends I wrote on video yet, so I want to quickly show that off as well, because that is going to show you something important. That will be important in a second, because after this segment of me talking about the library and the books and what's happening there, we're going to take a quick jump back in time while looking at my horrendously broken thing down here and random llama, I guess. Do I have any pearls? I do have pearls. You all might remember the... Which one was it? Is it open now? Cool. Alright, you all might remember the Bunker Days episode. Which would be this one. Where I had this book that will be moved eventually. But this is the book I wrote in. And after the video, I added one thing at the end. Which is this. A hidden puzzle that took a while longer to solve than I expected. But eventually, on Cap's stream, link to their Twitch in the description, in case you want to catch more live lore from them. Because mostly my lore will be... Well, the lore on my Twitch will mainly be either me constructing things, or, well, in videos like this. But I mainly harass Cap and lovedust with it. But yeah, this clue was a lot more difficult than I intended, I'll admit. But there's this random gibberish, and then there's this. The number of torches minus the amount of glowberry vines is the key. Now, I should have specified, so I had to play science to help him out. The torch clue is this room, behind science doesn't count. This room torch. So if you take a second to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you get 12. Then if you go over here, there is 7 glowberry vines. Originally, I actually had to adjust the glowberries here because the vines grew on their own, and I forgot they did that. So I had to add strings and stuff to make it stay at 7. And I even made sure all of them had glowberry berries to avoid any confusion. And then if you take 12 and you remove 7, you end with 5. Now what does 5 give you here? 5 is the shift for a Caesar cipher. Where if you take a Caesar cipher decoder, or make one yourself, they're very easy. Basically, a Caesar cipher means you shift the alphabet by a certain amount, which in this case would be 5. And then, like, for example, I think in this one, A was E, or F. It was one of the two. It was E or F. So you'd shift it by 5, and basically to solve it, you just simply had to shift everything back by 5. And if you do that here, you get the following hint that tells you the legend. No. I actually forgot what this says. Do I have this saved somewhere? It would be really stupid if I actually just forgot what it said. I think I might have actually generally forgot. I think I generally forgot. Something the legend. Something about the legend. Right. The secret to its weakness is hidden with the legend. The booby traps are a lie. Because I just remembered. Earlier in this book, I said, I would booby trap the. I think it was either in this book or I mentioned it at some point that I would keep the legend somewhere safe and make sure it's booby trapped. It is not. You can just enter pearl right through there, and here it is. The legend and the coordinates to the cage. And if you look in here, there's an entire legend that reads the following. A long time ago, there was a kingdom under the rule of 3 rulers. These 3 rulers weren't normal like most people. They each held a connection to the known dimensions. However, these rulers fell apart, and one went crazy from power and anger. The other 2 rulers banded together and trapped the rogue ruler in a prison built from magic. The 2 remaining rulers have since fallen to time, but the rogue one remains, protected by the magic. But with time the magic weakens and their escape approaches. Tales have been told that the Rogue One has slowly been absorbing the magic, becoming more powerful and preparing for their escape. The only way to stop them, when the time comes, is with an artifact from the 3 rulers. These artifacts, there's supposed to be an S there, must come from the rulers' respective dimensions. One ruler raised by order with connection to our dimension, one ruler raised with struggle connected to the end, and then there is the Rogue One, raised by themselves with blood with a connection to the red dimension, also referred to as the Nether. A dangerous dimension filled with fire and hatred, the same dimension where the Rogue One was trapped as long as no one reactivates the gateway. The gateway was once in ruin, but after being activated by a madman, it returned to its original state and caused madness through the world, which eventually led to the ruler's split. The gateway must now remain in ruin to keep the Rogue One trapped. Only after the Rogue One has escaped, you can safely reactivate the gateway and use the clues I have left to find the artifacts and end this permanently for everyone's sake. I'm not certain on the artifacts' locations, but I know they are hidden and well guarded, so prepare for the worst. I only have the coordinates of one, and it is hidden separate from this book. The book with these coordinates also contains the clues needed. I wish you the best of luck in your time of need. The book of artifacts is sitting atop of the highest mountain. Look carefully and you can find it. That is the legend that I wrote for this. There's a lot. Anyway. That's really weird. I don't like how that looks. It's really weird. Can we wear these yet? Oh. Anyway, that is the legend of, well, the rogue one, of the story I am trying to tell here, really. Now, why is this important? Because the reason I just told you all that is because there's more than to both these. Well, one of them is empty and one of them says God. Flying past my beautiful library that I'm still really happy with. I didn't actually record building this thing on top because it just took too long and it was on a separate day, so it was more annoying to turn that into a time lapse as well, but it basically stole. If you go to this mountain right here. Did I bring my trusty shovel? I did bring my trusty shovel. Nah, that didn't give me snow blocks. And then, I think it was right here, was it? Yeah, right here. You'll see an item frame. The book used to be in there. I think Lovedust has it now. That book led to 2 locations. I'm not going to be showing those now. I think there's not enough time. You'll see them in the video itself. I mean, basically, in this video still. But yeah, Lovedust and Cap have seen the legend, found that clue, and got the first 2 artifacts. Now, canonically, the 3rd one is in possession of the rogue one, but really, it's just right here in my ender chest. I haven't built the thing for that yet, alright, give me a break. Anyway, so, without further ado, we've covered the library. Let's cover the discovery of the first 2 books. I will be reading through all of them and adding a special bonus one when they've all been collected. There's 20 of them in total. So far, the first only 3 of them have been released into the world. 16 will be hidden and 1 will be given at a later date. When the library is finished and people have helped decorate it, they will be rewarded one of the books. 20 is a lot, I know, but there's a lot to be told. Anyway, without further ado, this video is going to be long enough as is. Let's jump back in time to Cap and Lovedust struggling painfully to get the artifacts. Have fun, because I had a blast dealing with this. It was fun. Really fun for me anyway. It's great, so enjoy. I won't show you the entire thing, it took 2 hours. Just enjoy the funnier moments and like the big reveals of the artifacts and stuff, because those are the most important. And I'll see you all afterwards for the outro.
Well, let's see. Let's read coordinates. I am on.
Oh, we're gonna use coordinates. This one's 218 as well.
But you're
17.
But it's not. It's not this one.
This one has some snow on top. That makes it 1 pixel taller.
Look, the first thing. Are you serious?
Lovedust, you nailed it. You managed to guess the right one immediately. You found the book.
Oh my god.
Congratulations. I removed some snow around it just to make sure you get it out properly. Do either of you have a lot of levels, by the way?
No.
I hate when people ask me that question. That's like the worst question I get asked.
Are you in the bookshop or something?
Hello.
Hello there.
This is a
Oh
difference.
no. Is that parkour?
Neither of you noticed the traps.
Alright,
wait,
so wait, Lovedust. Do you know what kind of arrows these people have?
No.
That could have killed us both.
Yeah, set your bet spawn, by the way. Welcome to the overworld artifact. I am its guardian. In front of you is a set of parkour. Take the right path, and you may pass. Take the wrong path, and I will shoot you. If you make it to me, I will give you a part of the past, and the artifact you seek. Good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna put some more stuff away.
I suggest all your stuff is put safely in the chest, because the chance of death is present.
Oh man, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Am I
I'm
gonna
nervous.
go first?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So if we jump on the wrong one of these, you're just gonna straight up shoot us?
Yes.
I have a better idea.
No cheating, I will shoot you. I have wither arrows.
Okay, I threw it in the fire. Don't worry.
What did you throw in the fire? Was that an ender pearl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said no cheating, so I threw
Good.
my pearl in the fire.
Good.
Okay. Wait. Okay, Dust.
He missed the first shot.
Wait, I hit the bed.
Did it not work?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Okay,
That was
Rich,
I accidentally
how do I
shot an arrow.
I don't even have an elytra. I can't get. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
I'll get an elytra here.
Alright, yeah, hello, it's editing me again. So I've decided to speed this part up a bit, because it took them longer than I thought it would, because this was pretty simple parkour, as long as they followed the right order, which wasn't that hard, but they struggled a lot. It took them like 14 minutes from the Cap's first jump to beat it, and I thought this was the easier challenge of the two, but the other one did end up taking longer, so I will give him that. But yeah. I just thought I'd speed it up to save us all the trouble. If requested, I can post the full footage on my channel. I don't know if I had sound alerts installed yet for this stream, so not much can be said there, but yeah. So they kind of struggled with the parkour, which wasn't intended, but eventually they did, well, they, lovedust ended up making it. But yeah. So, I will likely do the same for the second challenge, because that took even longer, because it was a lot harder than the first. But yeah, this one decent, I'd say. It was successful. I was gonna make it longer, but I ran into a certain bookshop that rigged my roll before. That rolled my rig in one video, so yeah. Anyway, and enjoy the continuation of the shenanigans.
And even if he tries to shoot me, no!
Oh no! So close.
And even if he tries to shoot me and then fall into you fall in the lava.
I'll just jump past his arrows.
Congratulations,
Yay!
lovedust.
Yes!
You made it. You get the special award. You get the special award. First, I'm gonna give you. First, I'm going to give you this. You picked it up.
Yeah.
And then, more special to do, you get the artifact.
Mesh
I'm
is
going
gonna
to
be
give us a
convinced.
bridge now.
Oh.
No, I have
yeah,
to.
that's
I have
good.
to do this.
I guess I'll wait with that bridge then.
I have to do this.
You can do it.
Greetings, travelers. I'm the guard of this realm's artifact. If you've come to me, that means you found the gateway. Are you here for the artifact, or just for discovery?
You're here for the artifact.
Yeah, or both of them.
In that case, I wish you the best for your realm, and good luck taking on my challenge. Take these rockets. You're going to need them.
Ooh.
To claim my artifact and piece of the past, you must prove your worth. I'm going to summon this realm's guardian. You must kill it, without ever leaving the air.
What?
Ooh.
More rockets.
I think we need to kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon while not touching the ground, yes. Okay, so once again, another time lapse, because, yeah, this took a hot minute. Because the challenge I fought for this, which is something I've previously done before, but that was on Java, so I wasn't actually 100% sure this was possible. But the challenge was to kill the Ender Dragon from start to finish, from the moment it's summoned to the moment it dies, without ever touching the ground. Basically flying the entire time. So I provided rockets for this, because I knew you were gonna need plenty. And this took 3 attempts, and after the second failed one, I actually gave them a handicap to help them out, which was a single potion of slow falling, which I still had from when I recorded the escape, I think. It was one of them, anyway. I did help out by removing the cages from the 2 caged rockets, and once they failed, I helped killing the dragon normally. But yeah, because the caged ones would be unfair, because getting those without hitting the floor would be hard, and it was just more fair to remove those. So no, I kind of did that to keep it somewhat fair. I gotta give it to Lovedust on this one. She was an MVP. Kept what did help out as well, but definitely Lovedust MVP. Just great job. I actually did reward them because it took so long, so I let each of them ask my several characters a question to, you know, kind of help give them some more lore clues. With another big one coming soon on hopefully Cap's next stream. It kind of depends if I'm available, but I want to give another big one soon to Cap, which should be easier to solve than some of the others have been. But yeah, so these questions I'll put at the end before the outro. I apologize for this being a bit of a longer video because there's a lot of content to cover here. But overall, I think it went decent. And I'm still pretty happy with how the video is going so far altogether. We've covered the library now, and we're covering those challenges. I don't know if it's still... I think you can still watch them on Cap's Twitch. This is his actual live stream on it, so you can see their perspective, because mine is just as a watcher. I only watched. I could not, would not, and will not interfere in stuff like this, because that would ruin the whole point of the challenge. But the results were well. They earned those artifacts and those bits of lore. I'm not sure how I'm going to put all the other 16 yet, because there's a lot of them, and I don't know how to hide all 16 of them. I have some ideas for some of them, but this is 16 books we're talking about that I haven't even written yet. Let's also keep that in mind. But I'll be working on it behind the scenes, and you'll see it all when it's done. Expect another video when the library is finished, and enjoy the rest of the video with the lore stuff. Well, Lovedust is basically safe from landing, and it's about to die. One shot. Come on, Lovedust, get the shot. Take the shot. The legendary shot. You did it!
You
You did it!
Woo!
Congratulations. Alright, come. Alright, you know where to go. Come on. You can finally land, and you know where to go exactly.
I have slow falling.
Yeah, good luck getting down here.
Yes, we did it! Oh, I think I was just... I was more like a cameraman.
That's one way to put it. That's
Oh
for
wow.
sure. Okay.
Good job, Dust.
I'll give each of you one of the things. Who wants the artifact and who is getting the book?
I'll take the artifact.
You can take both because I took the other ones.
Fair enough. First, the artifact.
Ooh, what is that?
Ooh.
The End's Heart.
And second, the book.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get away from the void and then read this.
Yes, do that.
Dude, my hands are so sweaty.
Okay, this one's also called A New Dawn.
Wait. Okay, so before we get to the outro, I let each of them ask the 2 new characters that were introduced during that a question. I have footage of that, but it was too hard to cut it all together, so I just noted the questions and allowed me to tell them more easily. Lovedust's first question to this one was, what does the gibberish mean in the first book? It is a code to the Cipher, as I've shown you now. And Cap's question, which was actually a better question, is, what is my name? This character's name. They go by the name of Gaia. As in G-A-Y-A. Gaia. Afterwards, they were allowed to ask this character 2 questions. The first question, coming from Lovedust again, was, who is the Traveling Guardian? For those confused, the Traveling Guardian is the author of the lore books. They're the person I've set as the author every single time. And lovedust asked who they are. They're someone that has seen our journeys and made note, so legends can be spread across realms. That is said from the perspective of this character, of course. So that's an important one to note. And then Cap asked, is the nether artifact underneath lava? To which my answer was, technically it's in my ender chest, as I showed earlier or later in this video. But originally it would have been beneath the cage the rogue one was in, but it is now in their possession. And last they were allowed to ask the rogue one a question, and they asked more about the code down there. So I gave them a clue to the ruler that was stabbed 28 or 27 times, I forgot which one it was, by the people they trusted, in a ruler in olden times, which was Cipher, because I used the Cipher Cipher. Alright, so like I said, outro, yeah? The reason I'm flying for this is I want to get one more good overview of this amazing thing. I'm really happy with how this turned out, okay? I'm really proud of it. Because it looks like... At first it was just the outer circle and the inner circle, and I was wondering if I could, like, put pieces in the empty holes through here. But then that didn't work out, so I added this part, which actually ended up making it look a lot better than I expected. And then this part came in. It all turned out really well. It's a bunch of happy accidents that work together really well. Anyway, that was all a lot of fun, and there is actually another big piece of lore coming very, very soon that some of you might already be able to guess based on something that you might have seen in this episode. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, besides me, of course. Who knows besides me? And before I actually send you all off, I'm going to suggest you go onto Twitch and follow Cap, whose description should be in the whose link should be in the description, because I am hoping that during their next stream I can harass them once again with a big piece of lore that I've been waiting to reveal since I helped monitor an escape room during the recent construction of the Overworld Nether Hub. Also up on this mountain, actually. If you haven't seen the video on that, I think Sask uploaded one. I'm not sure, you should go check out on their channel. I'll just shove another link in the description. Give everyone some love. Ooh, this is actually snowed over a lot. But yeah, while they built this, I also hopped in with a book and stuff, just to be annoying and give a little clue, because it's fun. And that was when that was still a stone platform. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Make sure to check out all the links in the description for more people, more fun lore stuff. And I'll see you all in the next one, whenever that may be. I can't promise anything. Bye!